On behalf of the Academy, thank you, Madam Vice President, for being with us here today and honoring the Academy and the Coast Guard with your presence. I would now like to present the United States Coast Guard Band, conducted by Commander Adam Williamson, who will perform a medley of service marches. All past and present members of the military are invited to stand as the band plays their respective anthem. Seats, please. Thank you, Commander Williamson and members of the Coast Guard Band, and thank you for all of the support year-round here at the Coast Guard Academy and across the Coast Guard. At this time, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Amy Donahue, Provost and Chief Academic Officer, who will present the candidates for degrees.
Madam Vice President, Secretary Americas, Governor Lamont, Admiral Schultz, Rear Admiral Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Class of 2022, congratulations on arriving at this day. It is a momentous one, a benchmark in your life that you and your family will recall forever as an indelible moment of promise. I'm the only thing between you and your degree, so this will take 180 seconds. Today you pause on a remarkable threshold, able to look back over the whole of your undergraduate education and forward to a future full of opportunity and possibility as Coast Guard officers. This is a triumphant day, but more than that, it's a day of reflection. Zig Ziglar said it best, success is the doing, not the getting, in the trying, not the triumph. And I know getting to this day took a lot of trying. Looking back, you see the journey that brought you here, a journey of early mornings, long days, and late nights, tough assignments in and out of the classroom. Looking back, you can see the papers you've written, the projects you've presented, the hundreds of exams you've taken, the literally thousands of hours of classes you've attended. And goodness knows how many push-ups you've done, miles you've run, and pizzas you've eaten. This has been a crucible, and it has taken all the discipline and sweat and study you put in and combined it with the experience and guidance and instruction we have contributed to forge you as people with the courage, the character, and the capability to lead the Coast Guard and serve our world. Your journey culminates with the bestowal of two very valuable credentials, a Bachelor of Science degree and a commission in the United States Coast Guard. This is a special combination of achievements you could not have attained anywhere else or any other way. These are now your shibboleths. They give you access to a special community of public servants who will be your family forever, but they also come with the expectation that you will play a special role in society. It's exhilarating and no doubt more than a little daunting. I well remember the day I was commissioned in the United States Army. Part of me was fired up and motivated to get started. Part of me was wondering exactly what I'd gotten myself into and whether it was too late to run away. When those boards hit your shoulder in a few minutes, you will find them heavy. With them, you have a great deal of responsibility. I know you're all high speed and low drag and Teflon coated, but this can be intimidating. Never doubt you are prepared for what's ahead. We are certain you have the tools and resourcefulness you need to succeed. That's what you've gained by earning this degree. As important as this moment is for you, class of 2022, it is perhaps an even prouder moment for your families. You cadets really are great, but you didn't become great without a lot of love, support, and guidance, and the lion's share of that comes from the families here with you today. So thank you to all of you for what you've contributed to this moment. And also, some of your greatness did actually come from us. The academic faculty, the staff, the crew, just as you make your families proud, you make us as an academy so proud. The attainments of our students are our greatest reward. Our graduates are the emblems of our success, the products of our very best efforts. You are the proof that our life's work is worth it. In the end, though, we don't give you an education. You must claim it. We don't give you this degree either. You earn it. So thank you for what you've achieved, for doing what it took to arrive at this day, for all you have given and will give to the nation you serve. You are a special group of people, and I'm honored to be among the first to commend you on your success. And now it's time to make this official. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise? Rear Admiral Kelly, as Provost and Chief Academic Officer, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. They have been examined and approved by the faculty.
Thank you, Provost, and congratulations on graduating your first class. By virtue of the authority vested in me, I now confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Science and admit you to all of its rights and privileges. Congratulations, class of 2022. Well done.
Class of 2022, please be seated. I am now pleased to introduce Captain Arthur Ray, the United States Coast Guard Academy's 37th Commandant of Cadets, who will present the candidates for commissioning as ensigns in the United States Coast Guard.
Thank you, Captain. Madam Vice President, Secretary Mayorkas, Governor Lamont, ladies and gentlemen, members of the class of 2022, good afternoon. Admiral Schultz, as the Commandant of Cadets, I am honored of presenting to you the candidates for commission of ensign in the United States Coast Guard. They have met all military requirements and have successfully demonstrated competencies as leaders of character in the Academy's 200-week leader development program. At this time, I invite you to administer the oath of office to those being commissioned in the United States Coast Guard, sir.
Thank you, Captain Ray. Madam Vice President, thank you for your both insightful and inspirational words again, and thank you for being here. To those members of the class of 2022 being commissioned in the United States Coast Guard, please rise. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. Having been appointed to the grade of ensign in the United States Coast Guard, I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. You may lower your right hand. Congratulations, ensigns. Welcome to the United States Coast Guard Officer Corps.
Ensigns, please be seated. Thank you, Admiral Schultz. We will now present the graduating class with their diplomas and commissions. As each graduate approaches the platform today, she or he is being presented with a gift by the Coast Guard Academy Alumni Association. Presenting the class of 2022 Challenge Coin will be Andrea Marcille, Captain, U.S. Coast Guard retired, and the class of 2022's Link in the Chain representative, Walter Greg Johnson, Captain, U.S. Coast Guard retired, Coast Guard Academy of 1972. The degrees of Bachelor of Science will be presented by the Superintendent, Rear Admiral Bill Kelly. Commissions as ensigns in the Coast Guard will be presented by Vice President Kamala Harris. The Commandant of Cadets, Captain Martha Ray, will announce the names, major, and unit to which each new ensign is assigned.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my personal honor to name each graduate, their academic major, and their future assignment. Since its founding in 1876, the United States Coast Guard Academy has graduated leaders of character in service to our nation. Out of respect for each graduate, please hold all sounds of acknowledgement and applause until the last graduate has crossed the stage. At that time, we will give them the thunderous round of applause they so richly deserve. Benjamin Jeffrey Jaden Asibo, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Aspen. Juan Carlos Acevedo Perez, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Escanaba. Riley John Aiken, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Campbell. Austin Kyle Aiken, Cyber Systems Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Thetis. Chris Jinsei Ibarra Alamia, Civil Engineer Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Myrtle Hazard. Anis Alfaraj, Mechanical Engineering Major, Royal Jordanian Navy. Ryan John Allen, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Mobile Bay. And Elizabeth Allman, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Maple. William Paul Anderson, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Polar Star. Santa Angia Knife Rolam, Manager Major, Malagas Navy. Olivia Christine Anthony, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Ford. Glenn Ross Armstrong, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Stone. John Paul William Arney, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Diligence. Lucas Pankaj Aurora, Manager Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Mohawk. Lauren Nyala Ashanti Banks, Manager Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Harold Miller. Ryan Clifton Barlow, Mechanical Engineering Major, Basic Flight School. Clara Louise Barnes, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Kukui. Zachary Christian Barnes, Cyber Systems Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Ford. Catherine Aaron Barnett, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Pablo Valent. Alan Kenji Gonzo Bieto, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Benjamin Bottoms. Roisin Teresa Byrne, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter Bertolf. Ryan James Berry, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter Donald Horsley. Michael Frederick Blake, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter Daniel Tarr. Samantha Ashley Bolin, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter Stone. Braven Aloali'i Wolanzan Maeva, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter Richard Dixon. Cyan Han Brady, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Humberto Hernandez. Claire Viola Brinkman, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Basic Flight School. Jack Michael Brunswick, Management Major, Coast Guard Sector Houston, Galveston. John Luke Bukert, Electrical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Reliance. Dominic Minico, Vincenzo Ballone, Cyber Systems Major, Coast Guard Cyber Network Operations and Security Center. Tyrick Jameer Burge, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Spencer. Christian Francis Berzenke, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Resolute. Gwyneth Marie Cantu, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter Stone. Jacob Ryan Curse, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Elm. Elizabeth Ray Carter, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter Sycamore. Elizabeth K. Cheatham, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard Sector Houston, Galveston. Matthew Cho, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard Cutter Bertolf. Julia Elise Chubuk, Cyber Systems Major, Coast Guard Sector, New York. Merrill Grace Klein, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter Active. Katharina Elizabeth Cummings, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter Polar Star. Jesse Adam Cook, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard Cutter Dependable. Gregory Stephen Costello, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Juniper. Juliana Grace Curtis, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Walnut. Amanda Fern Dake, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Escanaba. Brandon Heath Delgleese, Government major, Coast Guard cutter, Argus. Michael Brian Don, Management major, Basic Flight School. Brandon Michael De La Fuente, Mechanical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Raymond Evans. Catherine Grace DeHart, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard sector, Los Angeles, Long Beach. Amber Marie Dang, Marine Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Stratton. Paul Harrison Detweiler, Marine Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Sequoia. Brendan Stephen DeSanto, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Hollyhawk. Anderline Kathleen Dietrich, Government major, Coast Guard cutter, Maple. Kent Moss Donaldson, Government major, Coast Guard cutter, Northland. Caitlin Marie Dow, Government major, Coast Guard cutter, Seneca. Matthew Kaylin Doyle, Management major, Coast Guard cutter, Edgar Corbison. Garrett Paul Drummond, Management major, Coast Guard cutter, Angela Michan. Aaron Jacqueline Edwards, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter, Spencer. Nicholas Alexander Epstein, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter, Bear. Elizabeth Leosi Feldman DeMello, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter, Harriet Lane. John Thomas Felice, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter, Stone. Laurel Jade Felt, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Oak. Cody Ryan Fiddler, Government major, Basic Flight School. Douglas David Fiedler, Management major, Coast Guard cutter, James. Isabella Elise Farisi, Government major, Basic Flight School. Sheila Marie Fitzgerald, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Isaac Mayo. Matthew James Flynn, Management Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Reliance. Matthew Scott Fritz, Management Major, Coast Guard Cyber Network Operations and Security Center. Robert Daniel Fugit, Management Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Tampa. Allison Aaliyah Fuller, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Richard Etheridge. Sophia Rose Firagai, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Basic Flight School. Casey Lynn Gale, Naval Architecture Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Active. Connor Joseph Paul Gallagher, Governance Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Vigilant. Gabriel Thomas Gallant, Naval Architecture Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Stratton. Jarrett Lee Godinier, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Monroe. Nathaniel Doyle G, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Benjamin Daly. Paul Crickjaw, Garlic, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Decisive. Devin Matthew Gitman, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Diligence. Connor Thomas Glenn, Electrical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Correction, Basic Flight School. Lillian Kiera Gable, Management Major, Basic Flight School. Abigail Julia Getch, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Stratton. Brian Michael Collier, Civil Engineering Major, Basic Flight School. Olivia Maya Gonzalez, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Dauntless. Summer Gold, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Monroe. Foster James Graham, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Northland. Eric Santiago Green, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Harriet Lane. Raphael Giles Grieco, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Northland. Christian Allen Griffin, Management Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Seneca. J. Thomas Griffin, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Confidence. Jacob Peter Gruby, Management Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Vigorous. Julia Suzanne Guerrero, Management Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Robert Urich. Manuel Gutierrez Rodriguez, Naval Architecture Marine Engineering major, Mexican Navy. Andrew Johnson Hardy, Civil Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Tahoma. Calfani Wade Hardgrove, Electrical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Joseph Doyle. Walker Bladen Hardney, Government major, Coast Guard cutter, Nathaniel Bruckenthal. Niles Mark Harrell, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter, Seneca. Diop Asar Harris, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter, Harriet Lane. John Harper Harris, Mechanical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Joseph Napier. Bethany Jean Hartman, Mechanical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Mackinac. Kyra Eve Hartman, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Hamilton. Lauren Udell Hatfield, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Mackinac. Clara Maureen Hay, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Kimball. Michael He, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter, Stratton. Jocelyn Michelle Highsmith, Marine Environmental Sciences major, Basic Flight School. Gregory Kelly Hill, Civil Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Steadfast. Trent Ho, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter, Berthoff. Abigail Samantha Horan, Government major, Coast Guard cutter, Weishi. Kirk Eric Hitchman, Mechanical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Resolute. Kyle Joseph Hunahan, Naval Architecture Marine Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Dauntless. Sean Alexander Hunter, Government major, Coast Guard cutter, Oliver Henry. Ryan Edward Hertz, Civil Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Jacob Barreau. Alexander Yoon Huang, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter, Forrest Redner. Baveen Ishwehi, Cyber Systems major, Rwandan Defense Force. Saxon Issam, Civil Engineering major, Republic of Palau. Nathan Wiley Jackson, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Hollyhawk. Sarah Rose Jacobson, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Northland. Damasco Nicholas Jamie the Fourth, Manager Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Venturous. Hannah Elizabeth Jamison, Marine Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Dependable. Adam Alexander Jabril Barnes, Cyber Systems Major, Coast Guard Cyber Network Operations and Security Center. Daniel Craig Johnson, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Walnut. Destiny Aaliyah Johnson, Management Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Richard Schneider. Nolan Patrick Johnson, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Vigorous. Serenity Faith Tatum Johnson, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Vigilant. Taran John Johnson the Fourth, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Sector, Virginia. Ariana Marvrakis Jerkowski, Manager Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Monroe. Olivia Baika Kamwela, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Escanaba. Jonathan August Katnig, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Polar Star. Joseph Evan Keeley, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Alert. Jenna Lynn Kelly, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Roland Fritsch. Cameron Patrick Kilty, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Stone. Jeremiah Young G. Kim, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Basic Flight School. Matthew Young June Kim, Electrical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, James. Samuel Young Kim, Electrical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Bear. Rosa Karolipakis, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Healy. Allison Ann Nibler, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter, Margaret Norval. Macaulay John Kalunko, Electrical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Tahoma. Anton Konunuchenko, Government Major, State Border Guard Service of Ukraine. Spencer Reed Cotis, Cyber Systems Major, Coast Guard cutter, Mobile Bay. Benjamin Thomas Cohenhoven, Management Major, Coast Guard cutter, Alex Haley. Amelia May Krause, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard cutter, Dauntless. Carter Michael Kreischer, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Laguerre. Matthew Scott Krupa, Naval Architecture Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Thetis. Danielle Grace Lurea, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard cutter, Fur. Emma Lynn Legendbacher, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Sector, San Juan. Jonathan Christopher Larkin, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Robert Ward. John Patrick Leeming, Operations Research and Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard cutter, Steadfast. Quinn Montelez Lee Kane, Management Major, Coast Guard cutter, Lawrence Lawson. Christina Airy Lee, Management Major, Coast Guard cutter, Sycamore. Jaden Christopher Lewis, Electrical Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Escanaba. Liam Michael Long, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Polar Star. Morgan Ray Lusk, Government Major, Coast Guard cutter, Monroe. Colin Gary Mudaus, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Campbell. Karen Elizabeth Marr, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter Juniper. Patrick Frederick Mamey, Civil Engineer major, Coast Guard cutter Campbell. Lily Safran Moranto, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Basic Flight School. Laura Youngshi May, Government major, Coast Guard cutter Campbell. Zacharias Paul Mazer, Civil Engineer major, Coast Guard cutter Confidence. Graham Michael McCulley, Mechanical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter Thetis. Devin Alexander McClure, Mechanical Engineering major, Basic Flight School. Gavin Lewis McGahee, Cyber Systems major, Basic Flight School. Abigail Joyce McGuire, Management major, Coast Guard cutter James. Josephina Barbara McGuire, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter Confidence. Jeffrey William Meyer, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter Active. Cody Lee Myers, Mechanical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter Calhoun. Zan Osbaldo McGahey, Government major, Coast Guard cutter Healy. Luke Henry Monaco, Civil Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter Healy. Antoinage Rivez Munoz, Management major, Coast Guard cutter Mohawk. Wilson Jeremy Moore, Electrical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter Douglas Denham. Gabriel Schuster Marino, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter Hamilton. Patrick Kevin Morris, Electrical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter Hamilton. Travis Michael Morris, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter Vigorous. Amanda Megan Murray, Marine Environmental Science major, Coast Guard cutter Resolute. Nathan Ha-Min Nam, Management major, Coast Guard cutter William Chadwick. Brianna Marie Nelson, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard Cyber Network Operations and Security Center. Abby Joe Nitz, Management major, Basic Flight School. Adam Robert Nix, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Willow. Emma Joan Norrie, government major, Coast Guard cutter, Bernard Weber. Kayleen Lynn O'Connor, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Decisive. Charles James Upweg, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Confidence. John Patrick Orafici, manager major, Coast Guard cutter, Campbell. Thor Oscarson, manager major, Oceanic Coast Guard. John David Overstreet, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter, Bertolf. Michael Martin Palermo II, manager major, Coast Guard cutter, Venturous. Richard J. Young Park, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter, Forward. Lauren Gaetana Parker, manager major, Coast Guard cutter, Spencer. Victoria Megan Pataxil, Marine Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Campbell. Brielle Cameron Pierce, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Hamilton. Alexis Bopa Percival, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter, Cyprus. Magdalena Balmarez Perez, Electrical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Diligence. Tyler Hudson Perez, Management major, Coast Guard cutter, Vigorous. Catherine Lee Pittman, Cyber Systems major, Coast Guard cutter, Mohawk. William Arturo Price, Government major, Basic Flight School. Emma Joy Buddington, Manager major, Coast Guard cutter, Monroe. Madison Luis Pugh, Mechanical Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Decisive. Patrick David Raymond, electrical engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Reliance. Lindsay Marie Richardson, mechanical engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Maple. Kelly Michelle Lee Ming Richters, government major, Coast Guard cutter, Argus. Benjamin Paul Ritter, cyber systems major, Coast Guard cutter, Tampa. Emily Grace Griffin Rivera, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Basic Flight School. Madeline Rose Rizzuto, government major, Coast Guard cutter, William Flores. Richard Gabriel Rodriguez, government major, Coast Guard cutter, Bear. Jesus Andres Rodriguez Rios, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, National Aerial Naval Service of Panama. Philip Elliott Rogers, electrical engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Kimball. Joseph Prentice Roth, electrical engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Forward. Catherine Tracy Royce, Marine Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Kathleen Moore. Jordan Michaela Russell, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Thetis. Allison Carey Ruth, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Midget. Orion Joel Sargent, Management major, Basic Flight School. David Michael Sato, mechanical engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Calhoun. Jacob Creed Shellman, electrical engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Stone. Mason Ray Schroeder, mechanical engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Alert. Samuel Browning Severson, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter, Alert. Eric Connor Shank, Operations Research and Computer Analysis major, Coast Guard cutter, Forward. Joseph Meade Simmons, Management major, Coast Guard cutter, Laguerre. Alexandra Vladimirova Sinkov, government major, Coast Guard cutter, Weishi. Eugene O. Song, government major, Coast Guard cutter, Alex Haley. Jacob Anthony Spera, civil engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Calhoun. Josephine Quinn St. Ledger, Naval Architecture Marine Engineering major, Coast Guard cutter, Venturous. Sophia Alexandra Stafford, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard sector, New Orleans. McKinley Jacqueline Stevens, Marine and Environmental Sciences major, Coast Guard cutter, Argus. John Porter Montague Stone, Manager Major, Coast Guard cutter, Mohawk. Christopher Dalton Stoves, Manager Major, Basic Flight School. Catherine Athena Stroh, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Monroe. Bryce Arlington Stritz, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Hamilton. Brennan James Suffren, Government Major, Coast Guard cutter, James. Andrew Dunwan Sue, Government Major, Coast Guard cutter, Weishi. Claire Victoria Sullivan, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Stratton. David Joseph Sullivan, Electrical Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Kimball. Michael Samuel Somida, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Stratton. Mary McKenna Sweet, Government Major, Coast Guard cutter, Confidence. Nailina Evie Tamarez, Operations Research Computer Analysis Major, Coast Guard cutter, Aspen. Chanpo Pik Tan, Cyber Systems Major, Royal Cambodian Navy. Ryan Lip Taylor, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard cutter, Healy. Kalia Maya Tansuka, Government Major, Coast Guard cutter, Weishi. Casey Gail Thompson, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard cutter, Midget. Jessica Olina Thorne, Government Major, Coast Guard cutter, Juniper. Logan James Tobias, Government Major, Coast Guard cutter, Midget. Mary Shervell Tran, Government Major, Coast Guard cutter, Fur. David William Thunder, Government Major, Coast Guard Cutter William Trump. Abigail Florence Valadez, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter Valiant. Adam Van Duren, Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Bailey Barco. Ryan David Von Brock, Electrical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Joseph Gerzak. Benjamin Lammert Walkis, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter James. Cody Matthew Wallace, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Mohawk. Luke Raheem Walsey, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Berthoff. Ryan Thomas Weeks, Civil Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Steadfast. Peter Wallace White, Naval Architecture Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Kukui. Joshua Thomas Williams, Marine and Environmental Sciences Major, Coast Guard Cutter Spar. Cooper Edward Willis, Mechanical Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Calhoun. Javon Marquis Wingate, Management Major, Coast Guard Cutter Argus. Daniel Janice Wolf, Naval Architecture Marine Engineering Major, Coast Guard Cutter Alex Haley. Erin Elizabeth Wood, Management Major, Basic Flight School. Carolyn Brooke Ziegler, Cyber Systems Major, Coast Guard Sector, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the class of 2022.
Seats, please. Ensign Samantha Bolin, President of the Coast Guard Academy Class of 2022, please come to the podium to make a special presentation.
Madam Vice President, on behalf of the Class of 2022, I present to you this token of our appreciation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the alma mater and remain standing until the conclusion of the ceremony. Benediction.
Let us pray. Eternal Father, we come to you once again as we bring this service to a close. With certificates in hand, these new Coast Guardsmen are ready to begin their service. Be with them as they discover even deeper the strength they possess and the ability to bring leadership and hope wherever they are called to go. May they never forget they are not alone, and those present with them today and those back home will continue to stand with them throughout their service as they take their places on the battle line for freedom. Finally, Lord, be with us all as we leave here today. Guide us to daily embrace the grace of life you have given us. And may we be true to our strengths and our gifts so that we can live as you have called us. Amen.
Ensigns of the class of 2022, you may now divest yourselves of all symbols of cadet life. Platform, party, and presenters of commissions, please recover. Audience, remain in place until the departure of the official party, the playing of Stars and Stripes Forever, and the recessional. New ensigns and other military personnel, 10 hut. Those covered, hand salute. Now, the Vice President of the United States of America departing.
The 141st commencement exercises of the United States Coast Guard Academy are now concluded.
make sure that all of your stuff is gone, all of your garbage